Steve Parry, UK. How did you feel about being around Jake Roberts' snake? And were there any wrestlers who were particularly scared of it?
Junkyard Dog was deathly afraid of the snake. Don't even mention the snake around Dog. He'd climb a wall. And Bob Armstrong, too. I mean, they just had a deathly fear of snakes. Was I afraid of the snake? No, not really. But the snake always stayed up. He always stayed in the bag. Now, if he was slithering around on the floor, yeah, I'd be scared to death. Because these snakes were big. I mean, these weren't little snakes. They weren't little snakes like this long. They were like, I don't know, 8 foot long. And those snakes wrap around you. That's how they kill you, I guess. But no, I wasn't afraid of the snakes. But I did not want to be alone in the room with a snake. I have a fear of snakes too. Snakes and mice.
Mice.
I have a fear of them. I don't know why, but I'll jump around But snakes, if I saw a snake coming at me, I'd be gone. If I got on something, if that snake tried to come up, I'd try to kill the snake. I guess.
I've got.
Are you afraid of snakes?
No, my uncle had snakes.
I'm definitely afraid of them.
No, he's currently got an albino corn snake, which is like the least offensive snakes. But no, when I was a boy, I've got a photo of me holding a massive boa constrictor. I was never afraid of them.
Well, don't they bite?
Not that time, no.
Well, I mean, not that kind. They don't bite?
Not really. No, they're fine.
Where did you get a boa constrictor in England?
My uncle had... Okay, right, so I'm really not that keen on tarantulas, and he also had like a dozen tarantulas in boxes. He just seems to be really into pets, I guess. Maybe it wasn't a boa constrictor, but what, like another constrictor snake kind of thing? What's another famous snake? Anyway, it's a big fat snake that constricted its prey. I know that.
Well,
like a python.
I wouldn't be around it.
No. With Jake back in '96, he's got like the religious gimmick going on. He's got this big, I think it's called Revelations. He calls the snake. Anyway, it's like big white python kind of affair. Was anyone scared of that snake specifically? Because I don't know if it was as threatening, or was anyone like in the mid-90s terrified of that particular snake that you remember?
Oh, there's a lot of guys. Kamala, scared crapless by a snake. I mean, if you just had one and you mentioned to him, he'd be gone. He really would. A lot of people don't know about Kamala, but he was a hell of an athlete.
Oh, yeah.
And when he ran, he's going to chase me one time. Hell, he run me down. He weighed about 330, but fast. So, Junkyard Dog, Kamala, and there was a few more. Bob Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't come at them with a snake. And me.
Andre, apparently. Andre the Giant, he wasn't keen.
Was he afraid of snakes?
Apparently so, yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't blame him, because you're not supposed to like snakes.
Yeah, the Bible teaches you that.
It does.
Don't trust the snake.
I didn't pay attention to the Bible that much. I actually know a lot more now than I did then. But, snake he travels on the ground on his belly and slithers at you. I'm gone. I'm out of here.
Well, the difference is over there, quite a lot of them are poisonous, whereas here, there are practically no snakes. I mean, they're so rare, and there is one poisonous one. Then the last time someone was bitten and died was like in the 1800s. So,
in some churches, they have to demonstrate your faith. You can have a snake, and your faith is supposed to outweigh the snake, so he doesn't bite you. They spend a lot of time, that snake just latch on right there. And some people have died. That's, to me, I don't care how much.
Didn't have enough faith.
No, well, that's what they would say. But I don't care how much faith I had. I would not sit and hold a snake to where he could bite me.
Next.
He might not share my same beliefs.
Well, he might be a Protestant or something, this snake.